Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video and hope you guys are doing well. Today I want to talk in this video around delves and just, I've managed to push all the delves and things like that. I want to talk about them and all that good stuff. But first, this video is sponsored by Trade Skill Master, otherwise known as TSM. It is a powerhouse of a gold making add-on that everyone can use, whether you're wanting to just go and farm out your weekly raid consumes, go and farm a couple of WoW tokens to pay for your sub, or make your millions of gold. But calling TSM just a gold making add-on is really underselling it. It includes auction house management, in which it will find amazing deals, it'll help restock materials or create purchase lists, as well as managing all of your auctions with ease, making sure you make the most amount of gold for your efforts. Now, on top of all this, TSM helps with professions, calculating what is most profitable to craft. Personally, this is the feature I've loved using the most, and it's allowed me to level all of my professions whilst turning a profit. Now, TSM has new premium packages that help improve your gold making by using TSM's huge database. So you can see regional and server data to make informed decisions on what to buy or sell, or craft to up your gold making substantially. So use the link in the description of this video to be taken to the TSM website and get 15% off your first TSM premium purchase. If you do choose to download it, let me know in the comments just how much gold you're able to make, and good luck. So let's talk about delves. I've managed to push all the way to tier 11 delves, defeat Zekvir on tier 1, do a lot of bountiful delves, and I wanted to talk about how they play, how good they are for WoW in general, and what I'd like to see different. I'm also really curious to see what you guys think of delves as well, so let me know in the comments below. The other question I have for you is, what classes or characters have you been doing delves on the most? Because I'm really curious to see if people are just all going tanks for this, or, DPS, melee DPS, what? Really curious to see. So let me know in the comments below. So I've actually just recorded this video, got to the end of it, was just uploading it and sorting everything out. And Blizzard have just fixed some of the things that I was complaining about in that video. So I'm going to talk about some of the things, and I'm going to talk about the changes and all that sort of stuff. So let's get into it. So, generally, I think delves are a fantastic addition to the game. They've added a lot of solo content and, small-scale group content. They're decently rewarding early season. I hope that continues into the later seasons, that they don't just fall off and become useless. But generally, really happy with how they play. They're fun, they're enjoyable, they're a challenge. Zekvir is an interesting boss on tier 2. I think, there's a lot of cheese around that at the moment, and there's some stuff where it's just not fun in that, boomies have a 1 minute interrupt and you have to interrupt 3 different abilities. That's just not possible, Blizz. And Convoke doesn't hit the webs, things like that. So there are some things that are annoying, and there are delves that are definitely substantially easier than others. But generally, I think they are fun. Now, just to talk about some of the things I was going to talk about, I was going to talk about the scaling in that, 2 people in a delve had less health on mobs than 1 person in a delve, which just doesn't make sense. And yeah, so there was a couple of different things that just doesn't make sense at all. And they do seem to have fixed that. So I'm going to talk about some of the things they've mentioned in this post. So they fixed a bug causing bosses to scale incorrectly with more players. Increase the health scaling of enemies in delves while grouped with other players, which we needed. Reduce the damage scaling of many enemy abilities in delves while grouped with other players. Oh, okay, so that's actually a buff. Adjusted enemy targeting preferences in delves. So, developers' notes. Our goal is to match the difficulty of solo and group play as much as possible in delves. When looking at data on group delves, we noticed unexpectedly low combat times coupled with high lethality. Okay, so, there's a low amount of time in combat and people are just getting insta-killed. This fix will increase the health scaling of enemies per additional player present, but reduce the damage scaling. Okay, that's cool. Zekvir's influence has grown stronger, introducing a new enemy variant in Delve Tier 8. Okay, cool. Fix the issue, that's whatever. Revives remaining. So this was one of the big things that I was annoyed about, right? Because on solo, it was, every time you died, you lost a life. Whereas in group play, every time you died, as long as you got rezzed, you still kept that life. It's changed now, so revives remaining has changed to lives remaining. Now, any time a player dies, the counter is reduced. In addition, reaching a checkpoint will now provide 1 life. So if you die, you lose a life, which I think is much better. And, you know, you could just raise your way through a delve and doesn't matter on the size, you could just do it. This makes it a little bit harder. It kind of sucks that this has come out like a week or two afterwards, because I think, you know, there are some people that have definitely cheesed their way through these delves and got there through nefarious means rather than kind of the skill that they've intended to get. But hey, it's better late than never, right? But generally, yeah. So I'm interested to see what comes next. I like the fact that the seasonal journey is mostly optional. You know, there's some benefit to getting higher level in the seasonal journey to buy keys and things like that, but I do think that's going to be more of an alt thing. I want to know how Bountiful Delves scale later on. Are they going to go to like tier 11, you know, Bountiful Delves? Is that going to be worth it? What are they going to drop? Stuff like that. I would like more clarity around maps, although I do think that's something that we are going to discover for ourselves in general. But ultimately, I think they're really cool content. They are a challenge. Boomy is so fun in Delves currently. You know, with trees just tanking stuff for you and things like that. Overall, it's pretty fun. So let me know how you guys are getting on with Delves. Generally, it's been a positive form of content for me. I've been in there quite a lot. I've farmed a lot of them. Like I said, I think if you're up for the challenge, go and try and push it all the way to 11 with lives remaining. That is fun. And yeah, keep going with that. So thank you guys for watching. Go and have a look at the sponsor, TSM. Ultimately, they're helping support the channel, and I appreciate that. Go and have a look at their stuff. It's definitely helpful. Go and make yourself some gold and use them consumes in delves and all that good stuff. And thanks for watching. Peace.